Many people are unaware that the Bible contains accounts of ancient gods, revered and feared by nations long vanished. Among them is Baal, the Canaanite deity of fertility and storm, whose name echoes with thunder and the promise of rain. In the Book of Kings, Elijah presents a stark choice to the people of Israel, challenging them to follow either the Lord or Baal at the altar of Carmel. Another deity mentioned is Asherah, often depicted as a consort to God, symbolizing motherhood and fertility. Her worship infiltrated Israel, becoming intertwined with the faith of God's chosen people. Gideon was commanded by the Lord to destroy the altar of Baal and the grove of Asherah, illustrating the pervasive influence of these idols. In Philistine temples, Dagon, a god of grain and agriculture, held sway. However, his story is one of humiliation and defeat, notably when the Ark of the Covenant was placed in his temple, leading to his fall before the might of the Lord. Molech, associated with the abhorrent practice of child sacrifice, represented an extreme form of idolatry, while Ashtoreth, a Sidonian goddess, enticed Israelites into idolatry and immorality. Lastly, Chemosh, the Moabite god of war, posed a challenge to Israel's faithfulness to the one true God. The worship of these deities spread throughout ancient lands, tempting people away from the worship of the Lord. Today, the legacy of idolatry continues, albeit in more subtle forms. Materialism, pleasure, and even personal relationships can become modern-day idols, diverting attention and devotion away from the one true God. However, Scripture reminds us to prioritize God above all else, resisting the allure of false gods and placing our trust in the Creator alone. Fallen angels, according to some interpretations, mingled with humans, leading to the birth of giants known as the Nephilim and the transmission of forbidden knowledge. Yet amidst this backdrop of sin and corruption, there were individuals like Abel, Enoch, and Noah, who remained faithful to God. Abel's steadfastness in worship, Enoch's close relationship with God, and Noah's obedience amidst widespread wickedness set them apart as examples of righteousness in an increasingly sinful world. The flood of Noah served as a watershed moment, bringing divine judgment upon the earth and sparing only Noah and his family. Peter's epistle in the New Testament reflects on this event, emphasizing God's patience and the consequences of disobedience. To those who were disobedient long ago when God waited patiently in the days of Noah while the ark was being built, in it only a few people, 8 in all, were saved through water.